This is a video on how to be able to repair your rib dinghy with a Dunnage bag. These are vinyl bags that you inflate on the inside of the flotation. I have a dinghy, a Gala dinghy. We've had this particular dinghy here for 10 years and we use it every day. We're full-time sailors. And I had a major leak. This company here uses these domes at the back of the dinghy, and unfortunately I dropped the dinghy one time and the Hypalon separated from that dome. But it doesn't matter. The concept here is the same. So these bags are way too big for the inside of the flotation dinghy. It doesn't matter though, because they just fill up just like air does, and whatever it doesn't need, it doesn't use. So here's the fill valve, and I had to modify it to make it fit with my pump, because this style of valve does not fit in that tube. So I had a local make me up a 3D elbow that fits into the plug. Fits into that plug, and then I simply put a hose onto here to be able to inflate it. The only issue is once it's on there, you can't deflate it, because this here is, you can't get access to it to be able to drain it. So that's the only flaw in it, but you know, that's just a matter of redesigning something on this here to be able to get at that little plunger and to be able to either push it or turn it, because when you push it and turn it, it will actually lock. But anyway, so that's the concept here. Now I had on my port side flotation here, which was failing. I tried glue, I tried everything to be able to make this work. And there is a website that's out there. This is not my idea. I got this here from video from Emily and Clark's YouTube. And so what I did was I simply put a 6-inch slit into the Hypalon and did another one up here on the inside of the dinghy here, passed a string to the back to be able to fasten it to the Dunnage bag, and simply pulled out the string. So I got the Dunnage bag all the way here. The front flotation ends about here, and so anyway, I just pulled it up and got it into position with my hand through the hole, and away we went. So on this particular one here, you've got the elbow, which is right here, and then the hose just simply comes out such that now remotely I can fill it. Then after the fact, I put Velcro on the outside of each side of this, and then I put this patch Velcro. I'll have to work it a little bit more to be able to get it on, not just for the video, and that holds it back in. And I simply inflate it. So here's the back one. I'll show you this one here a little bit more so you get the concept here. So we Velcroed it here, and I used a product that worked pretty good for us to be able to do our chaps. It's called Final Fix. It's a good product. Actually, it cures it a little bit more when it gets into water. But feel that. That's actually harder than the other side here that still is okay. But anyway, so this is what I've done with my dinghy, and damn it, it worked. So if you want to be able to try to be able to repair an old dinghy that is beyond patching, use these Dunnage bags. And I'll put a separate one here when I actually fill the bag up, and you can see how large it is, but it makes no difference. One other thing I wanted to be able to point out, this particular bag I showed you earlier, this size, this one here is 36 by 66 inches long. I needed a little bit more than what that individual bag was. I used 2 of them. When you buy these things here from this Uline company, I think you get 6 of these things here, and I paid just over $100 for the entire lot. And they're a nice vinyl. This one's out in the sun. You can feel it. It's good. I don't know my gauges in regards to that, but once it's inside, it doesn't really matter because it's not really seeing any abrasion. So anyway, it worked. And I just wanted to share that with people that instead of spending thousands of dollars to replace their dinghy, this one here cost me just over $100, and it worked quite nicely. So anyway, that is the end of the video. I hope you get it. Oh, by the way, this particular dinghy here from Gala, to replace it out of the United States was $7,000. So to say I saved a few bucks is an understatement. So, but anyway, this has been a great dinghy. One of the things I really like about it is the floor. So we've got this false floor, so we don't get water on our feet when we're coming in. I really like the seat arrangement that they have in here. Again, this has been 10 years everyday use. And we got this bolt rope that goes into the seat. I'll show you here. Here, this is the seat. It's got some wear in it. It's 10 years old. So, I mean, it worked extremely well. So, you know what? I'll do a little plug for Gala here. Good dinghies. Good dinghies. They're welded. I had no issues with any of the welds. It's been a good dinghy. It's held really quite nicely. The failure that I had with the Hypalon, you know, hey, it happens with everybody. You get leaks in your dinghy, and a lot of people go away to the hard dinghies because of it. But this is a simple solution. Get chaps on your dinghies. That is a must. Keep it out of the sun. We've got these chaps. We use Velcro to be able to hold them in place, and it works really well. But this video was about the Dunnage bags. Using these Dunnage bags, you can buy them in the United States. I'm sure you can buy them internationally, but they're not expensive, and you get a few. So if you have a catastrophic failure, you got another one, stick it in there and away you go. Cheers, everybody.